Alright, this is a Volvo D13. It's actually a rider rental. I'm going to give a short review on this truck because I actually liked it. It's a 2015 D13. One of the features I really like about this, it actually took me forever to find out, this is the hood release. It's the first truck I've ever seen with a hood release inside the truck. It's actually kind of crazy. Get these gloves on for a second here. So I'll go to the hood. It's actually very easy to open too. You can do it with one hand. Normally trucks, you gotta go with this side, you lift this side up, you go to the other side, you lift the other side up, whatever. It's usually a pain in the balls. But anyways, it's pretty easy. You got the oil right here. The only thing I don't understand with this Volvo is this is power steering. Alright, you can't even check the power steering level. Like there's no, how the hell are you supposed to know what level this is? I've been driving for 11 years. This is the first time I've ever driven a Volvo. I love it, but there is some quirks about it, you know, some weird things. Also, you're supposed to tug on your brakes. You got this big cowl in the way. You can't reach it. You can't get any leverage to pull on it. Kind of stupid. Let's go around to the other side. We got the coolant, it's all set to go. It's all full, whatever. Fuel filter's good. Once again, can't get to the brake to pull on it. Another strange thing. Closing the hood, pretty easy. Closes, latches, everything's fine. Volvo's pretty sharp looking, drives nice, but you can tell when it's a rider rental because it got these shitty white rims and their paint's all scratched off, the lug nuts and shit like that. Stupid. Yeah, I guess we'll go around, we'll do a walk around. Fuel tank is already good, I already checked it. Dualies are good. I'm not sure why Ryder does stuff like that. It's a drive axle. They put a tire trailer on there. Another stupid thing that they do. You can also see, oh, I think it's this side. You could also see that they have like mismatched rims. Typical Ryder. And the other thing I don't like about this truck is Ryder, I don't know if you could tell on the camera, not probably unless I put the, there we go. It's balding on this edge. And there's plenty of tread on the whole thing, except for this edge. It needs an alignment bad. Trying to get Ryder to put an alignment on this thing is you'd be better off to find leprechauns than get them to do that. Believe me, I tried. They're idiots over there. So we'll go ahead and get in. Also, you can see they have a lot of seat adjustments. This seat is actually really comfortable. If you can't find a comfort setting out of all those settings, then this is not the truck for you. So we'll talk about the inside here. The one thing I also really like is the controls are easy to reach. They're all right here. Left mirror, right mirror, windows, you know, and typical Freightliners. I actually really like Freightliners, but you go to select a mirror and you'll get no response. It won't move. You go to select a mirror, no response, it won't move. But this one never does it. They always respond. The other thing I like, cruise control right here, has all your settings. This is your lights, to flick your lights and stuff like that. Phone calls. This is radio controls, that's also cool. This is your city horn. This is your air horn. I think that's cool too. You don't have to reach up and grab the chain or whatever. Trailer brake. You can tell that this is a base model though, because it has all these empty buttons. Empty buttons everywhere. You can tell Ryder's cheap. They didn't want to put all the good quality stuff in here, so they just have the cheap stuff. You just got your inner axle, differential, put the trailer up and down, fifth wheel slide, and this is just something that tells you when you're parked on a hill. It's kind of stupid, but it has capability for your radio. It has a strap. It also has a thing right here. It has like a bracket. Let's see if I can turn some lights on in here. So there's like a bracket, you can secure it. I also like how they have another power outlet up here. It works out great for your satellite radio. You can plug it in here, put your satellite radio up in there. I also like this. It's an extra, two extra slide out trays. And then you got these two trays, and you got a tray down here, and you got a storage here. You got two pockets here for your documents and stuff. you know, and then you get another outlet here. So overall, this truck's only got 135,000 on it. It's a great truck. I really like it, other than the fact that it needs an alignment and Ryder's too cheap to do anything about it. But the radio's nice, AC cranks. It's actually very comfortable. It's probably, from what I've heard, drivers really recommend this truck. It's their favorite truck. I like it. I like how this actually comes out more, other than the Freightliners. I feel like you have to reach further. This is actually a lot closer. The only other thing I don't like about this truck is look how useless these hood mirrors are. Look at this. It's ridiculous. I mean, you can't see shit. I mean, if I want to ride my seat all the way up like a nerd and bounce my head off the ceiling every time I hit a bump, you might be able to see it, but who the hell does that? I think the other thing I like is the bug deflector. You can see it kind of helps. A lot less bugs on here than normal. But yeah, other than that, I'll go ahead and start it up. I think the other thing I really like about this truck is it's quiet. I'm not sure how much of that the camera's picking up. Let me close my window here. It's actually not that loud. I can hear my stuff in the cup holder rattling around a little bit. But other than that, it's actually very quiet. It drives super nice, like I said earlier, but the only downfall is the alignment. Other than that, the steering is really nice. I mean, it's just like driving a car. Very nice, smooth steering. This is also your engine brake, which is cool because you can just reach over here and you slap different settings like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you do an extra click for 5. You can the further you go down, the more of an engine brake it gives you, and you can click it down to get even more out of it. It has a little minus button. You can press that to get it even lower too. This is your windshield washer. You got the little screen here. You can click through it. It tells your miles per hour, temperature, what gear you're in, how fast you're going, the time, the mileage. It's a little information. I think the other thing that's cool is it tells you when you press the brake how much you're actually applying. These are how much air is in your tanks. This is telling you how much you're applying, which I think is also kind of cool too. You don't really see that ever. And it has your rear light to turn on the light so you can see the trailer. I wish this window was a little bigger. Can't really see the fifth wheel from my perception. You have to like lift your head up. I have to like push my feet off the ground to really actually look at it. But overall, other than that, I mean, this truck is pretty good. I'm gonna crank this AC on because it's a little muggy. I really like it. I think it's a good riding truck. Drives really nice. Just need to get that alignment fixed, but forget it. Ryder will never do it. I also find it weird that this is how you open the door. And then that's how you lock it, like that. And it's an automatic lock. You can hear it clicking on the passenger side, which is also kind of cool. Mirror heats right there. Oh, it also has fog lights. Pull it out, that's fog lights. Yeah, that's my review on the D13 Volvo. Really nice truck. Drives great. The only downfall is the hood mirrors.